I'm not worried about whether or not they were spying on the Trump campaign. That is fact. What I want to know is how many spies with an S were involved in this. And I mean, and this is why we have to get to the bottom of this. Why all this information needs to come out.
It's amazing how President Obama is immune from all this, and he ought to be subject to investigation. It's talking about getting back to the Mueller report aftermath. Barack Obama needs to be investigated. Joe Biden needs to be investigated. Susan Rice needs to be investigated. James Comey, Sally Yates. I'll go through the list again. It bears repeating. Peter Strzok, Lisa Page, Andrew McCabe, John Kerry, John Brennan, James Clapper, Bruce Orr, obviously, the DNC.
Hello and welcome, fellow digital soldiers, to True Reporting. On today's podcast, we will be covering censorship and how President Trump has reiterated time and time again that he will be closely watching these technocrats and how they suppress free speech. Also, we will be covering memes to catch us up with what's been going on in the news. But before we get to any of that, will you please welcome our new Memorial Day sponsor, Noble Gold. Hey guys, now this is something really special. A great Memorial Day gift idea for those who fought for our country and for our freedom. This is a 1-ounce solid silver Trump 2020 Freedom Coin, and this is a 10-ounce solid silver United We Stand engraved bullion bar. The craftsmanship on these is incredible. We all know that May is the month of Memorial Day, and our good friends at Noble Gold have agreed to offer all patriots and Trump supporters an amazing deal on these to celebrate our president's exoneration in the Mueller report and for those who fought for our country. As you can see on the coin here, on President Trump's watch, we have had the first major tax reform in 30 years, the lowest unemployment rate for 18 years, the least jobless claims since 1973, and the Dow Jones highest level in history. Now that is worth celebrating. The set of the 2 silver specials come in at just $239, and Noble Gold is offering a further $30 off as a Memorial Day gift, and they're even going to throw in a Trump-Pence 2020 bumper sticker. Use the link below to get yours today and use the code TrueReporting30 to get the $30 off discount. This is a beautiful Memorial Day gift. Hey guys, it's good to have you with us. Let's go ahead and hop into it. This is True Reporting. So we see here from a tweet, Islam, it says, "We conquer America. We tell the American people, become Muslim, and if they refuse, we kill them. Take their women, burn their churches. This is the ideology the Dems are allowing in government. Dems, wake up." Right, so if you lean conservative and you want to post on Twitter and you want to say something in rebuttal to this, you'll definitely get suspended or banned off Twitter. Same goes for Facebook or YouTube. But, just putting it out there that Trump is definitely monitoring these technocrats, and I'm hoping, I am praying that he actually does something about this. So we can see here this tweet, and I'm not sure if you're aware of this, but a video was released from the Children in Philadelphia Muslim Society. "We will sacrifice ourselves for Allah." Let's take a listen to this beautiful song of peace. "We must persevere no matter what happens. And with the help of the omnipotent Lord, day will follow night. Take us, O ships, until we liberate our lands, until we reach our shores and crush the treacherous ones. Blow, O winds of paradise, flow, O rivers of martyrs. My Islam is calling, who is going to head its call? Rise, O righteous ones." Here we go, guys.
سندود بالأجساد عن أرض الهدى ونقدم الأرواح دون تواني وسنضرب الأعناق عن
We will chop off their heads, and we will liberate the sorrowful and exalted Alisk. So violent. So violent. These kids are like 9 years old saying this stuff. I don't know, guys. It seems like they are very angry. They're always angry, and they want to eliminate us. Case in point. Oh, here's some good news right here. A little late, but it says CNN breaking news. Christine Blasey Ford finally acknowledges that she made a mistake. She now remembers clearly that it was not Justice Kavanaugh. It was William Barr. So I thought that was pretty funny to put out there. She'll probably come out, actually. Donald Trump says, I am continuing to monitor the censorship of American citizens on social media platforms. This is the United States of America, and we have what's known as freedom of speech. We are monitoring and watching closely. Big time, right? Then we can see the aging of, oh my God, Pelosi. Look at her right here to the left and to the right. This was a couple days ago. This looks like we're winning, wouldn't you say so? We can see here, when the radical left-wing media apologizes to me for knowingly getting the Russian collusion delusion story so wrong, the real story is about to happen. Why is New York Times, Washington Post, CNN, and MSNBC allowed to be on Twitter and Facebook? Much of what they do is fake news. Again, the real story is about to happen. I like that. I like it a lot. How can it be possible that James Woods and many others, a strong but responsible conservative voice, is banned from Twitter? Social media and fake news media, together with their partner, the Democrat Party, have no idea the problems they are causing for themselves. Very unfair. In a hypothetical 2020 matchup, I'd vote for, and then we could see O'Rourke beating Trump, Biden beating Trump, Sanders beating Trump, even Kamala Harris beating Trump. I can't even say his last name. He's a joke. Beating everyone except Elizabeth Warren is beating him. I mean, this is propaganda, everyone. Plain and simple. Sick. It is so sick. So this is a really good thread that I found. This is from 2 days ago. I wanted to read it to you. They've been claiming to either be or know who Q is, on and off the entire time. Remember Alex Jones's Q, and then the disavow. And now he's back trying to write our collective you-know-what, yeah. Pretty solid confirmed taken via drone yesterday, was in notables earlier. Take a peek at Sauce, many new pics. And if you're not aware, I put out a podcast earlier covering only this, the drone footage from Epstein Island and after the fires, and how Moloch was taken down and the dome on top was gone. Looks like the island is being renovated. Looks very pretty and activity noted. Sauce. First 40 pics are old, last 50 pics are new. And I went over the new 50 pics. Dan Coates, Director of National Intelligence, he is the traitor Anons already know. And if you follow, oh my goodness, I cannot think of his name. It'll come to me. Greg Rabini. If you follow him, he has basically come out, and I will show you that Dan Coates is the traitor within the White House and who was writing out to the newspapers. It says here, Trump the Viking who rescued the middle class from the oligarchs. I agree, 100%. No blockade now. Devil's dominoes crashing down. You can see Marina Abramovich, George Soros, Hillary Clinton, John Podesta. All of these people are going down in a fiery crash, to say the least. Continuing on. We can see here, what is Rubini basing this on? The op-ed rebuttal to the op-ed from the New York Times lists Dan Coates as claiming he was not the writer. My point is, anything is possible. Or acid vats, likely Cheesy Bay like Standard Hotel. We all know about the acid vats that were contaminated and that were in the Standard Hotel. I believe they were on the roof. Very, very scary. Yep, and Walmart, they say. Hey, Plain Fags, I'm new at this, but a little while ago, sitting on my patio, I saw a jet with a short contrail, and then right behind him another jet that was leaving a super huge and long contrail. I don't think much of it may be altitude, air temps, etc., but then within an hour or so, there were 4 more jets, all leaving identical contrails, and 3 were from the south to north. 1 was from the north to south. Within an hour, the sky had gone from a beautiful clear blue to an ugly thin stratus-like layer. As the contrails fell out and began dispersing, I went to get the laptop and take a look to see if anything could be identified, but no luck. Apparently, you have to catch them as they are flying over. I did see that at Beach 200 was flying in a repetitive pattern over our area, north to south, then tracking east with each turn. Could this guy be checking an effectiveness of whatever is being sprayed, or could it be something else like LIDAR mapping? Hate to be a conspiracy theorist, but this chemtrailing crap is happening more and more frequently, and I'm seeing it one day. Then we get rain and winds within hours. Too often it happens, just in the way described. Absolutely, guys. I don't even see blue skies very much anymore. They're definitely tainting the ozone in the sky. Says, oh, someone's triggered. Yep, forgot about Alex Jones, actors and clowns, all of them. In my honest opinion, we could really stand to take another look at this. She's an obvious black hat. Was she targeted by white hats? Was that no fatalities plane crash a message to the Nazi 2.0 cabal? Q said it'd be hard for normies to believe. I didn't really want to believe it, but I swear it really looks like what we're dealing with is the second edition of Nazis. They left a legacy for their own children and lieutenants. Hell of a long game. Yeah, right. Absolutely. Side thought. They may have crematory on the island somewhere. These people are sick. Yeah, he's talking about Epstein Island, how, you know, there's tunnels everywhere, and they're probably, or do cremate these bodies. Or they dump them out into the sea and let the sharks eat them. And fish, rather. Test post for CAPTCHA. BS again. This is my 10th try over the past month. Previous 9 failed. Pence was inserted into Trump's campaign. That was one of the main conditions for the RNC endorsing him in 2016. The plan was once Trump was taken out, they would have a guy in his place. I totally agree with that. Continuing on with these threads. Very interesting stuff, by the way. Take a break and relax. Take your kids for a massage. Seems legit. Kids massage. Very, very gross. Mobile in-home massage for kids in central and northern New Jersey. Wow. Lennon assassination was fake as F. Lennon lives in New Hampshire as a hardware store clerk named Reggie. He still takes pictures for Yoko. He's happy. He deserves his privacy. That's funny. Who? Are you telling the truth? Sounds like hell. Angling a connection to Chicago silicone explosion same night as air crash. Borman lives 40 miles away. Possibly spitballing here. And then we see Pence. Sorry, Anon, the torture overcomes me. To have coherent thoughts to type out, except to say trust no one would be my advice. Orange horse bad. Trump digs into Kentucky Derby scandal that was somehow compared to 2016 election. President Trump has weighed in on the horse racing scandal at the Kentucky Derby after Twitter complained that a decision granting victory to a second-place horse had a lot in common with the 2016 election. Orange horse bad. Oh, my God. So to be clear, there is not a torch body of a White House manager swinging from a noose and cherry tree on the White House lawn. Obviously, a couple of trolls in here. Very funny, though. Death toll in Gaza rises to 23. Death toll in Gaza rises to 23, including 2 women and 2 children. Ashdod man killed by rocket, raising death toll to 4 amid massive bombardment. And here we see Pence, and I guess that's his wife. That's not his. Is that his wife? Holding on. If that, I don't believe that is his wife, but I know that his wife did get a letter from Q saying it's about to go down, right? This is a crazy pick, my friends. This is Julian Assange skateboarding. I don't know where this was taken. I believe this was taken after he was grabbed and pulled out of the embassy. This is pretty crazy news. I don't know if you've seen this on any other channels, but I believe this to be very real and after the fact. Kim.com, who I am on the fence about, sometimes I don't agree with. Trump said he loves WikiLeaks. It is undeniable that the truth about the Hillary Clinton has made President Trump. Yet Trump cowardly gives in to the deep state demands to crucify Julian Assange because the manufactured Russia hoax was their way of telling Trump not to mess with them. I don't think so, my friend. And then again, we see Julian Assange holding a cat. A patriot. Remember, Snowden is the traitor. Senate Democrats Twitter poll backfires. It says, do you want more Supreme Court justice like Ruth Bader Ginsburg, or do you want more justices like Brett Kavanaugh? Brett Kavanaugh won 71-29, I believe that's what it says. Then this tweet is no longer available. It was deleted. Idiots. Again, Greg Rubini here, we see he says, who is the traitor inside the White House? Who is the guy that has been conspiring all along against President Trump from inside the White House, retaining a very important and sensitive position and still in charge? Tomorrow I will reveal the traitor inside the White House, and still in charge as we speak. I will write a 100 megaton nuclear bomb thread. And it says here, Dan Coats, Director of National Intelligence, he is the traitor. So, there you go. Dan Coats is a deep state puppet, a dear friend of John McCain with ties with John Brennan and Stefan Halper with British spy agencies GCHQ and MI6, and with the private British spy agency Hackluit. Yeah, we could see here, Democrat Texas Congressman Al Green says impeachment is the only thing that could prevent President Trump from re-election in 2020. In other words, Dems can't win the election fairly. You can impeach a president for creating the best economy in our country's history. Also, there are no high crimes and no misdemeanors, no collusion, no conspiracy, no obstruction. All the crimes are on the other side. And that's what the Dems should be looking at, but they won't. Nevertheless, in right here, this last sentence, the tables are turning. Love it. From the Trump train, it says Planned Parenthood announced they will be donating $50 million to Democrat candidates in 2020. If they have this type of cash just laying around, why are the American taxpayers forced to subsidize them? From Ajamu Baraka says, there are people who vote Democrat who think that Biden coming to the race is about defeating Trump. It is not. It is about stopping Sanders. I like this idea. The Democrat Party establishment is prepared to split party and lose to Trump before conceding power to its left pole. And this, my friends, from QAnon 76, this was amazing decoding. The Kentucky Derby, BEHOLDAPAL. So what is all this spelling out? It is spelling out missing C is for Bill Cooper. Missing the C right here. And the red squares spell out behold a pale horse. Bill Cooper wrote that book. Interview. Sean Hannity interviews Donald Trump via telephone April 25th. Enough is enough. Very, very simple, because enough is enough. I could have fired everybody, but G-O was missing. Enough is enough. We could see it here. Good hunting. Yeah, so enough is enough. This is the tweet from Q, G, and the O. And then we can see it here. Enough is enough. Q proof? Maybe. BNL News, breaking news. ICE has announced a new program that allows local law enforcement officers to start arresting and temporarily detaining illegal aliens on behalf of ICE, even if state and local police prevent them from doing so. That is great news. And I tweeted this earlier, yesterday, I believe. Frazzle drip, that's a key word. This is the purported file name of a snuff film found on the laptop of Anthony Weiner in a folder named Life Insurance. It was said to make even the most hard New York City police veterans cry. It's said to show Weiner's wife Uma Abedin and Hillary Clinton performing satanic ritual abuse on a young girl, surgically removing her face, a mask, turning it into a mask to flood the victim's bloodstream with adrenaline. Blood drank in the state is an elite drug of choice called adrenochrome. Scary, scary stuff, my friends. And speaking of the devil, he shall appear. This is from April 28th. Oh, this is a great name. Uncle Sam's Snuff Factory. Marina Abramovich, well-known top witch for the DC elites and the Hollywood creeps, everyone's favorite spirit cooker and all-around champion Satanist. But what is she drinking? There are no coincidences, my friends. None at all. That insurance file on Anthony Weiner's laptop will reveal. Obviously, this is funny. I tweeted this too. Chuck Schumer's account was hacked, and it says, hang tough on China. President Donald Trump, don't back down. Strength is the only way to win with China. Very funny. Somebody hacked him. And we see the countdown has begun. This is from February 9th. Barr installed. Barr with Whitaker. Barr with Whitaker. Barr executes order to declass. Barr meeting Uber and the OIG, Inspector General. House Democrats threaten subpoena of Barr and Whitaker. This is a movie, guys, and this is what I question. I don't question it. I'm so curious about it. How are they able to predict the future like this so perfectly? It's quite strange. I don't know if they're going on timelines or remote viewing. I don't know. I spoke about this on Red Pill 78's podcast, his live stream on, I believe that was Sunday. But if you want to go back and listen to that, you most certainly can. You're more than welcome to. My friends, if you found this podcast informative and you enjoyed it, please subscribe to my channel. You can follow me on Twitter @TrueReporting, and don't forget to leave a like. The more likes that this video receives, the more times it is recommended to other viewers, thus more eyes on the truth. You can donate to this channel by going to my PayPal or Patreon in the description box below. And don't forget tonight, 8 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we will be having a live call-in show, open forum, anything goes. Just be respectful of one another. I will talk to you soon, my friends, and keep an eye open for more podcasts. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.